Why do bad thoughts come to our mind? We don't want to, but still dirty thoughts keep coming in our mind. But why? Mind is our biggest friend and mind is our biggest enemy. When we follow our mind, then mind leads us astray, and when we balance the mind, then we get everything in our life. We try to stop the dirty thoughts coming in our mind, but the more we stop, the more these thoughts enter us. The more you run away from something, the more that thing will come to you. So don't run away from that thing, but keep balance on it. Once a young man came to Gautam Buddha and said to Gautam Buddha, "Oh Buddha, why do I have so many dirty thoughts in my mind? Come, I don't want dirty thoughts to come in my mind, but thoughts of lust always keep running in my mind, and I am very upset thinking about them. My energy and time is wasted in thinking all these, and because of all these thoughts I sometimes cannot remain calm, and I always get fascinated by seeing women. Can't stop himself." Buddha smiled and he asked the young man, "Do you know what is this lust?" Then the boy replied and said, "Buddha, I don't know what is lust, but yes, whatever it is a very bad thing." Then Buddha said to that young man, "First of all, you have to understand that whatever is in us naturally is not bad. It is needed in our life in one way or the other. Lust is not a bad thing. It is a feeling in our mind that makes us feel the lack of something or the other. And then we get attracted towards that thing to get that thing, like if you have lack of money, then you have the desire to get money. Lust will arise. It does not mean that lust is bad, but it is a kind of feeling of need of our mind, and when this need is physical, then we call it sex lust." The young man said to Gautam Buddha, "Buddha, I have understood the meaning of lust, but you tell me from where it comes and how it comes?" Gautam Buddha said that lust does not come from anywhere. It is within us only, and it is necessary to have it. Only then the human race will expand. The young man said, "When it is within us and is also necessary, then why do people say it wrong?" Buddha said, "This is the problem. People have wrongly thought of lust. They try to hide and suppress it. Lust is not wrong, but it is wrong to use lust in a wrong way. People start living for what they like and keep thinking about it all the time. But this is all wrong." Buddha said to the young man, "Do you know that even animals have sex?" The young man replied, "Yes, Buddha Evi. Buddha, even animals have lust because even animals will take their generation forward." Buddha said, "Then why don't we call the lust of animals wrong?" Said the young man. "I don't know, Mahatma. You tell me." Gautam Buddha said that animals do not use their lust for pleasure. They only use their lust for procreation. Nature has not given enough understanding to animals that they can make lust the basis of their happiness, while man uses everything found in nature for his own happiness on the basis of his understanding. We humans have made sex and lust the means of our happiness, while nature has given us to carry forward our lineage, but humans have made it the ultimate goal of their lives, and it is wrong to let lust go unbridled. Why do we dominate? Why does it become unbridled? Then Gautam Buddha said, "Listen to what I will tell you now. Listen carefully. You will understand the whole game of lust. You will get answers to all your questions. You just have to understand by listening carefully." Then Gautam Buddha tell the young man, "Let's start. Once upon a time, the guru and his disciple lived in an ashram. The disciples used to go daily to the village outside the ashram to take initiation. The disciple who used to go to the village to collect alms, there used to be a river on that way, through which he used to go daily to collect alms. One day he saw a boy hiding behind a tree. He went to the boy and asked, "Brother, what are you looking at hiding behind this tree?" The boy said, "Hey, don't you see what I am seeing?" When he looked at the river, some girls were filling water there. The girls will be 14, 15 years old. Then the disciple said to the boy, "Oh, brother, the girls are filling water there. What is the point of hiding in it?" Then the boy looks at the disciple and says to him, "Hey, you idiot, can't you see what I'm doing? How are those fairies drawing water from the river? Just look at her expressions. Look at her soft body, how her slim waist flexes while lifting the pot, and how her hair is flowing on her waist as if beauty is scattered." The disciple again looks towards the river, and this time he goes on looking. Till now he could not see anything, and he was absolutely fearless. He was not afraid of anything, but now he started hiding and started looking at those girls as if he had committed some crime. And when he was hiding and looking at those girls, then he started trembling from inside, and he said that this is me. What I'm doing? Whatever I am doing is not right. I should leave here, and then he leaves quickly. Then he reaches the ashram. After going to the ashram, he got busy in his work, but what he had just seen was coming again and again in front of his eyes. The same scene was playing in his mind. His mind was tempted to see the same thing. He didn't feel like doing any work. Early in the morning, he used to leave the hermitage early every day for alms, and went to the tree near the river where the boy was already present and used to secretly watch the girls along with him. Now he started doing this every day. His mind was no longer engaged in any work. He was always engrossed in some kind of thoughts. He was also not able to do the work of the ashram properly. He could neither sleep properly nor eat properly. His mind was restless. His mind was tempted to see the beauty of those girls again and again. Even when the guru was giving alms, his mind was lost in some other thoughts. The guru saw these actions of his disciple. Then one day the guru called the disciple to him and said that from today, I will also go for alms with you. You and I will go begging together. That's why the disciple refused the guru and said, No, Gurudev, why are you getting upset? I alone can beg properly. The teacher said to the disciple, Okay, you go alone to beg. After this, the disciple went out to beg. After the disciple left, the guru also left the ashram and started following the disciple to see where he goes and what he meets. Started following him to see all this. After going a little distance, the guru saw that his disciple was hiding like a criminal behind a tree with a boy and was secretly watching something. The guru also stood behind his disciple to see what his disciple was seeing, for which he is hiding behind the tree like criminals. The guru saw that his disciple was watching the girls hiding behind the tree who were getting water from the river. Then the guru said to the disciple, Will you beg from girls too? Hearing the voice of the guru, the mind of the disciple got scared and he started sweating. He was trembling as if he had caught red-handed while catching a thief. His condition worsened. He was unable to speak anything. The boy who was with the disciple ran away, which made the disciple even more nervous. Only a few broken words were coming out of his mouth. He could not even dare to make eye contact with his teacher. The teacher looked at the disciple and said, My disciple is fearless. He is not afraid of anything, but what is this? Where are you staying because of fear? The disciple said to the guru, Forgive me, I have no fault in this. That guy cheated on me, but I promise you that after today, I will never do that again. Forgive me. Gurudev said that no problem, but you should keep in mind that we get the same result as we keep company. As we associate, their thoughts enter us, so keep good company so that good thoughts enter you. Then the guru and the disciple returned to the ashram and again started focusing on the ashram's work. He left that way and started going by another way. He used to do his work carefully, but slowly anger developed inside him, and then he started getting angry on other disciples and became restless. Now he did not even eat at the right time. He also used to eat very little food. One night the guru came to the disciple and told him that you had promised me that you will keep your mind under control. How many times have you broken your promise till now? Hearing this, the disciple fell at the feet of his guru and started crying. While crying, he told the guru that Gurudev, I have broken my promise many times. Then I make a promise, but every time I break my promise, it is not in my control at all. I try very hard to push all the bad thoughts out of my mind, but I can't do it even if I want to. Then the guru said to the disciple, Come with me. The guru took the disciple to the garden of the ashram and said to the disciple, Look, there are some drains here, through which the water of the river is coming to these plants, and this water is flowing continuously. Can you stop the flow of this water? The disciple said, Yes, Gurudev, I can stop this flow. Then the disciple picked up the soil and put it on the edge of that drain. That water stopped for a while, and then after a while water came from the top of that sand. The teacher said to the disciple, What is this? This water did not stop at all. Again he picked up some pebbles and threw them into the drain, and then the water stopped for a while. But then after a while, water came out from the top of those pebble stones. Guru said, Disciple, what happened? The water has come again. You were saying that you will stop it? Can we stop something completely? Then the disciple said, No problem, Gurudev. I will stop this water and show you. Then he brought a big stone and put it on the drain. The water stopped. I have fulfilled your words. The guru smiled and said, Well, look carefully. The water has... What? It has come out by breaking the drain behind and is flowing from side to side, and look carefully. It has also come in front of this stone, and this water will change its course and flow forward again. Then after some time, the same thing happened. Then the guru explained to the disciple, "Same is happening with you too. You are trying again and again, trying harder and harder, but every time your effort is breaking, and it will always keep breaking. Or the stone is your effort, and this water is your thoughts. No matter how big a stone you put, the water will find its way." Seeing this, the disciple asked, "O Gurudev, is there no way by which I can get out of dirty thoughts?" The guru said, "There is a way. This water is coming from the river Jis. You can only change the course of this water from there." The guru took the disciple to a river from where water was coming to that garden. The guru said to the disciple, "That water is going from this river. If we block the way from where the water is going to the garden, then can't we stop the water?" The disciple said, "Yes, Gurudev, it can definitely happen. I shut off this water from here. Then water will not go to the drain in front, and then water will not go to the garden." Then the teacher said, "Disciple, if there is no water in the garden, if it goes, then from where will the trees and plants get water? Those trees and plants need water." Then the disciple thought and said, "This thing never crossed my mind. It is also necessary for this water to go to the garden." Guru said, "And there are some of those trees and plants which need water daily. They will wither and die. We will have to open the water." After listening to the guru, the disciple opened the way for water. Then the guru asked, "What will happen if we divert all the water of this river towards the garden?" The disciple replied, "Gurudev, there are trees and plants to win over there. They will all melt away and there will be nothing left." The guru smiled and said, "You understand this. We don't have to stop anything, just always have to maintain balance. Plants are destroyed by less water, and plants are also destroyed by excess water. Our life runs on balance." Guru said to the disciple, "If I tell you something that you should not think about mangoes, then whose picture will come first in your mind?" The master said, "When we try to stop the impure thoughts by force, they enter us more strongly. That's why we should never try to suppress them." Then the guru said to the disciple, "Our dirty thoughts also come because of association with bad people. Sometimes sensuality is not there in us, but because of living with some obscene people, it dominates us." Then the disciple said, "Gurudev, you are right. I had lost my way." Then that disciple slept very peacefully that night. In the morning he did his work with full heart, and then in the morning he went to take alms from the same way where the boy was still watching those girls hiding behind the tree. The disciple took her to the river where the girls were drawing water. He asked for water from those girls, and one of those girls gave him water and touched the feet of the disciple. The disciple blessed him. "May you be well so that the mindset is filled with positive energy." A smile appeared on his face as if he had got back something lost. He started going back on his way. Just then the boy who was hiding behind the tree came from behind. He came to the disciple and said, "What is the matter? Today you have seen from close quarters? You have gone ahead of me too?" Then the disciple said, "We are always busy in seeing others. Tell someone you like. If she also likes you, then get married, and before that you become something. Identify yourself. Don't waste your time like this." Then that boy started meeting that disciple every day, and he inspired the boy not to go to the river, and then that boy started struggling to become something in his life. So you have seen what is the effect of company? Change your company. Change your thoughts. When we try to stop the impure thoughts by force, they enter us more strongly. That's why we should never try to suppress them. Then the guru said to the disciple, "Our dirty thoughts also come because of association with bad people. Sometimes sensuality is not there in us, but because of living with some obscene people, it dominates us." Then the disciple said, "Gurudev, you are right. I had lost my way." Then that disciple slept very peacefully that night. In the morning he did his work with full heart, and then in the morning he went to take alms from the same way where the boy was still watching those girls hiding behind the tree. The disciple took her to the river where the girls were drawing water. He asked for water from those girls, and one of those girls gave him water and touched the feet of the disciple. The disciple blessed him. "May you be well so that the mindset is filled with positive energy." A smile appeared on his face as if he had got back something lost. He started going back on his way. Just then the boy who was hiding behind the tree came from behind. He came to the disciple and said, "What is the matter? Today you have seen from close quarters. You have gone ahead of me too?" Then the disciple said, "We are always busy in seeing others. Tell someone you like. If she also likes you, then get married, and before that you become something. Identify yourself. Don't waste your time like this." Then that boy started meeting that disciple every day, and he inspired the boy not to go to the river, and then that boy started struggling to become something in his life. So you have seen what is the effect of company? Change your company, change your thoughts. The teacher asked the disciple, "Did you get the answers to all your questions?" Then the disciple said, "Yes, Mahatma Ji, thank you." Then the guru told the disciple that when dirty thoughts come in your mind, then do not consider yourself guilty. This is the body, and all this it has learned for thousands of years. It is not going to break just because of your thinking or taking an oath, but you have that power, that energy which you have to use in balance. You are a living energy that is free to experience anything. That's why you know yourself. We learn from this story that how much our thoughts are important. Our thoughts only determine the direction of our future. We should adopt positive thoughts with full force in our mind so that we can move forward in the right direction.
Thank you for joining me on this journey of embracing simplicity and finding the true essence of life. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more thought-provoking content. And please share to one person you love the most in last. I just want you to say, climb higher, aim higher with a Bodhi aspire.